Is is it on? Is it on? I don't know
I,
if it's on.
I think it's on.
Is it on? Oh yeah, it is plugged in. Hey Yasmine,
Hi, Mohammad.
how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you so much. So this is our first podcast. How do you feel?
I'm super excited for it. What about you?
I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Today we're gonna talk about ELC and introduce you to what is ELC.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You know, Mohammed, what's quite interesting about this club is that it's been here for a really long time.
Oh wow, that's okay. So when was ELC made though?
It was made in 2012 by a student, which was also really interesting. A student gets to create a club in uni.
All right, that's really interesting. All
By
right,
the
all
way,
right.
do you know what is ELC and why it was made?
Oh yeah. So ELC was created by students for students to
Mm-hmm.
educate themselves, but at the same time they get to have fun, such as some certain activities and events that happens in AOU.
The students don't only go to uni to attend classes and to do their MTAs and TMAs and finals, but they also get to have a social life. So, for example, I get to make friends, I get to meet new people, and go through really new and different experiences, which is quite fun.
All right,
Yeah,
all right. So do we have a president though in ELC?
we don't. And this is also quite intriguing about this club because we don't kind of follow the same rules of other clubs in LU.
Yeah.
The reason why is because we have something called the Sacred Court.
Yes.
So, Muhammad, can you tell us a little bit about the Sacred Court?
Of course. The ELC Sacred Court is a 5 members that vote fairly on any decision, any type of decision. And the reason why we pick 5 members is to make it fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think with an odd number, people get to agree and disagree and give their reasons as well.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Sacred Court members are chosen by our supervisor, Mr. Mohammad Farran.
So, Jazz, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, let's say one of the ELC members, they don't really feel comfortable with the ELC Sacred Court. So, who do they talk to?
You mean they don't like the idea of the Sacred
The
Court?
idea of the Sacred Court, yeah.
Yeah.
So, who do they talk to?
Now, if you're a new member or an old member as well, and you don't like the idea of a Sacred Court, you think that sometimes the members are being biased towards anything, or they're not really deciding on things fairly, you go back to the supervisor, Mr. Mohammad Farran. And I think this is the best way, honestly, because they get to give their reasons. Like, I don't like this member for specific reasons. And if the supervisor and the head of the English department thought of it as, okay, their reasons are valid, then, they talk to us, and at some point, maybe they can change us.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And we also control all the minor clubs as well, right?
Definitely, yes.
Do you know what the sub clubs that we have?
We have the Apollo Club, Socratic Table, and the Writing Club. So the Apollo Club is a mini club of ELC that gathers the ELC members together in one certain place, and then we discuss a certain book. Every week, the admin of the Apollo Club chooses a certain host, or you can also go talk to the admin and tell them if you want to be the next host. That helps you to choose books, certain books, of course. We have to choose like 3 books, and then we send it to the ELC members so they can choose which book they want to read and discuss. So we can vote on it, of
Yeah.
course. And after that, we go meet in a certain place again, and we discuss the book.
I love that. So we get to discuss the characters, the plots, the
Oh,
themes.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and what I really love about attending the Apollo sessions is I get to listen to everybody's opinions.
Yes,
What I also love is that each sub club has its own admin. So the
Definitely.
admins are members of ALC as well, right?
definitely, yeah. And if they're having a little bit trouble, for example, let's say there's a session and they're having a hard time, of course the Sacred Court members will help out, and
course,
so
yeah.
they can take their place if they have any, God forbid, any emergencies or
Yeah.
anything else. So yeah.
We also have another sub club that is called the Socratic Table. What happens in Socratic Table is, well, they give you questions that make you question.
So I question myself.
Exactly.
Interesting.
You get to question a lot of things around you. You get to philosophize about lots of things around you as well. You get to learn and discover new things. The most important thing in it, the question is way important than the answer.
Okay, so it doesn't have an answer though.
Yeah. Sometimes the questions don't have an answer.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So Jazz, what is the Writing Club?
So the writing club is a club where you get to improve your writing with the help of other students. So sometimes students get to write poems, novels, short stories, and sometimes to help them with their essays as well.
All right, that's quite nice.
So that would be it for today.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Hopefully, we get to see new faces.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, so please, guys, take care of yourself and see you in the next episode.
Take care.
Bye bye.